Hey there. Welcome to Discover the Divine You. My name is Kimberly Nicole. Right now I'm on a journey to figure out who the real Kimberly Nicole is, who I was divinely created to be. So I created this podcast in hopes others could benefit from what I'm learning and the different ways I'm connecting with a higher power. I created this space for honest conversations about healing, creativity, spiritual growth, and learning to reconnect with myself while living presently in my life. I'm a mom of 3. I have a job. I'm in 12-step recovery. Real life happens every day. So this is a space of no pressure, no expectations, no perfection, just progress. A journey towards finding peace, clarity, and connection to something bigger than ourselves, going from chaos to calm. So here we go. I'm so glad you're here to take this journey with me. Let's get creative. Episode 13, I am powerless. Welcome back to Discover the Divine You. I am Kimberly Nicole. Today, the topic I chose many days ago for today is acceptance. And it's very interesting because I'm struggling to accept life on life's terms today. I woke up feeling grand. Have you ever woke up feeling like this is gonna be a kick-ass day, best day of my life, and then quickly somebody does something that pisses you off and you're just like, F this day. F it. F all of it. It's the worst day ever. I'm having that day because I don't live alone. There's many people in my house who say and do things and make messes. Even though I just cleaned them up, I often feel as if I'm a maid and or a concubine and or like a free hairdresser and a chef and a taxi driver and a financial advisor and a whole slew of things, none of which I get paid for, which sucks. Unless you count blessings. So I just got done crying in my closet because I felt like a crappy mom. I'm gonna really try hard not to swear in these videos, but I want to swear so bad today. I want to say all the bad words that exist. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them I would really love to say right now. Anyway, that being said, I just got done crying in my closet because I asked for help. And I don't like asking for help. I also don't like having to yell for help. When I asked nicely for everybody to just clean up after themselves, they don't do it. They just don't do it. And it's frustrating for me because I'm only one person and there's 4 of them and they make a lot of messes. And I love taking care of my family. It's one of my favorite things to do is be a mom. I freaking love it most days. And I'm working on unconditional love. So you don't have to, my kids aren't in charge of my peace. They're not in charge of how I feel. That's on me. And so accepting the fact that I'm mad and I'm frustrated and I'm angry and being okay with feeling those feelings, because sometimes, no, all the time, I instantly go to, you're a bad person because you feel angry. You're a bad person because you feel sad or mad or any of the negative emotions. Instantly, my brain goes, that's bad. You need to stop doing that. It's not bad. God gave us those things to tell us something. My frustration, my being upset, my anger, whatever you want to call it, my resentment, I need to acknowledge it. It's there for a reason. And if I bury it down, it's just going to eat me alive. I don't want that either. So the topic of acceptance is very apropos for this day because it's something I need to accept. I need to accept acceptance. I need to accept life on life's terms. I need to accept that kids don't give a flying fart about cleaning the house. Kids don't care about picking up after themselves. Husbands don't see things the way wives do. And men don't see things the way women do. And vice versa. And there's just things that are going to happen in my life that I would prefer they don't happen. Yet still they do. So I accept the fact today that I'm mad about deep cleaning my house 2 days ago and then having to wake up and do it again today. I also accept the fact that I didn't actually have to do that. I chose to do that. I could have just let them sit in their mess and have no dishes to eat breakfast and not know where their shoes or clothes are because I threw them all in the trash. Oh, I want to do that so bad. I want to throw all their stuff just right in the trash. But I won't because who paid for it? Well, me and my husband. And that would be a waste of money. But it would also make it so that I don't have so much stuff to clean. So I'm really torn. Also, I feel very uncomfortable because I am sitting in that acceptance of being frustrated. And I can say what I mean without being mean. And if they're unhappy with that, that doesn't make me a bad, mean mom, right? If my kids are mad at me, that doesn't make me a bad mom or a mean person. It's okay for kids to not be happy. It's okay for kids to be frustrated with the fact that they have to do something they don't want to do. Life is full of crap we don't want to do. And there's a lot of things I do like to do. And so I want to reroute my thought process around being angry and resentful towards people, places, and things, because there's a lot of gratitude in now recognizing where my boundary needs to be set. And I'm pretty close to boxing up all of my dishes and only having one dish and one bowl and one cup and one set of silverware for each person, and just putting a little piece of nail polish on the bottom of all those so everyone has a color. And if your crap is dirty, you don't eat until you clean it. I like this idea so much, but then I have to pack all my crap up and then I have to unpack it when everyone gets their crap together. And then if people come over, how am I going to feed them when I have no dishes? So there's a lot of things that go into that, but I'm aware now that I can't do everything by myself, especially when I have this really cool and new, exciting journey that I'm taking that is going to split my time a little bit. And that's okay, because it's something that I enjoy, something that I'm working with, creating with my higher power. And it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It doesn't even have to make sense to me. That's where I'm at. And so I'm acknowledging that I'm angry. I'm acknowledging that my kids may not care. And I'm acknowledging that I may not care, or I really care about the fact that they don't care, and also about their reaction to me setting boundaries and making it so that they're responsible for their own stuff. And guess what? None of my kids today yelled back. None of them got mad or cried or screamed. They were all pretty calm and asked me if I needed a hug. What? So I'm doing something right somewhere. My kids are very smart and attuned to what's going on around them. They may need a reminder sometimes, but they care about people. And that matters more to me than caring about stuff on the floor. I also want them to be able to take care of their lives and their bodies and, their homes when they have their own. So I'm not going to do everything for them anymore. And I'm going to have to sit in discomfort when things don't look and feel the way I want them to, right? So I'm going to have to just deal with it and get comfortable being uncomfortable, like I've talked about. And I feel like that's one of the main things that higher power is throwing my direction, is getting comfortable being uncomfortable and feeling resentful instead of burying it down or eating over it or doing some kind of self-harm so that I forget what I can't control. Just focusing on the next right thing, accepting life on life's terms, and being like, okay, God, I know you're going to use this for my good. Tell me what to do next. I feel like this. I don't like it, and I'm acknowledging it, so please take it. I do not want to sit with it. I don't want it to eat me alive anymore. So I worked a 10th step, which I'll talk more about in later days, but it really helped. I took my resentment and my fear to another human being, and I laid it all out there, gave it over to God, said a prayer, meditated for a minute, and just listened. And now I feel better. So I felt good enough to come on here and just say, if you are in a place where life feels unmanageable and you are powerless and you have to come to terms with the way life is and accept it the way it is, just know you're not alone. And knowing accepting life on life's terms doesn't mean you just sit in it and have to take it. It just means that you're like, okay, this is where it's at. And this is where I want it to be. Let's get there. Let's get there. Higher power, guide me in the right direction, please. So I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to say goodbye to you, or see you later until tomorrow. And I'm going to go live life on life's terms today. I'm going to enjoy the day with my family. I'm going to enjoy the fact that the sun is out. And I am going to let whatever comes up for me today come up. And I'm going to feel it and I'm going to hand it over, whether it's a good feeling or an uncomfortable feeling. And I have hope and I trust that tomorrow is going to be a better day. And I've learned a lot about myself and how I want to handle things. So now I can make those changes. So what a blessing to know where I was being held back and where my freedom lies. And now I can go and have a more happy, joyous, and free day. And I wish that for all of you. And, if you need to go punch something and then feel better. Just don't punch a person. I don't want anybody to end up in jail. So with that, I will leave you to have a fabulous day, and I will, send out good juju that the rest of your day is filled with happiness and laughter and love, and that you will do something kind and creative for yourself. And until we create again, I will see you later. Hey, thanks so much for being here today. You're my favorite. I'm so glad you came. I know life is busy, so I really do appreciate the time you're taking to do some self-care and hang out with me for a little bit. If something that we talked about today resonated with you and you want to dig a little deeper, I put together a 5-minute creative reset guide called Chaos to Calm that you can access in the show's description. And I would be so grateful if you'd subscribe and share this podcast with someone out there that you think could benefit from what we're creating here together. Also, remember, I am just sharing my experience, strength, and hope as I understand it here. So if bigger emotions come up, please take care of yourself and reach out to a licensed professional or someone that you trust for support. You are not alone in this. So until we create together again, please be kind to yourself and do something creative because you deserve it.